Knees apart, feet on the floor, and spread it slightly. Some of you would be doing a pranayama and other things, so I won't give instruction on breathing. Cover both the ears, so you have shut down all the noise. Hopefully, I'll be loud enough, you can hear. Cover both the eyes and nose. Below the nose, you keep both the two middle finger. On the mouth, you keep the ring finger. Below the mouth, near the chin, you keep the little finger. So now you have positioned all your finger on important jnana indriyas. Okay? Now you are looking at something dark within you and you are able to hear my voice. Now I am not going to do anything. All I will tell you is just do a deep inhalation as much as you can and make a humming sound like very good. Repeat 5 more times, each one yourself. Keep your mouth movements.
It should be followed by an asana and pranayama.
It should be preceded by an asana and pranayama, followed by some counter pose like for the shoulder, and we also do a pranayama after this also. Now, I forgot to tell you, your chin should be down. It should not be like this. It should be down. Chin down is a very important mudra. Yeah, yes, madam?
Tongue should be touch the apaja or not?
Tongue? Tongue should be relaxed.
Relax.
Only in Shitali it is called the only pranayama where tongue is used is Shitali, Kaka Mudra.
And Kechari Mudra also.
Kechari also. Kechari, we take it out backward. That is where tongue control, Jihva Bandha comes.
Ma'am, what is the difference between this Brahmari and...
With Shanmukhi Mudra. Brahmari is a separate pranayama.
Yes.
You can do without this Shanmukhi Mudra.
Yes.
We can do without and including
Yes.
fingers
Yeah.
also we can do. No?
Yes, you can do it. That's why I said no, we use Brahmari in Shanmukhi Mudra. Sometimes we don't use Brahmari in Shanmukhi Mudra. You do the Shanmukhi Mudra, but you can do Om also. Can you do that once for me? Just to demonstrate. On inhale, you say Om. On exhale, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Here
here-
also we should down our chin.
Yes, Jihva Bandha is must for all pranayama, all mudras. I mean, sorry, Jihva. Jalandhara Bandha. It's a must. Because the moment you are inhaling, the back has to be straight. Jalandhara Bandha allows it. Amritam is important for us. Amritam should not fall down. Okay, 1 minute, you sit here. So you understood Shanmukhi Mudra is a very popular and very concrete technique to do a withdrawal. Quickly, automatically, the moment you close this, you don't use it, you won't get the phone ringing. So naturally, many things will. Was it possible for you to look inward? Impossible? No,
But difficult. Needs time.
It needs time. 12 times we give them and they do practice for months together. You have to do it. Try anyway.
At least not look outward.
Exactly.
At least.
Closing the eyes itself is a first testing. Closing the ears is the second sensory control. And then one of the important technique of pratyahara, which is mentioned in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, is you have to give something to the mind, then only it will de-link from the senses. You have to give something. So in her case, we gave Brahmari and then we gave Om also. Now if she has something else to visualize, let us say some visualization, it becomes much more deeper. So it is not easy for the mind to de-link. It will be searching, what is happening to me, what's happening to me, am I getting this, what should I do? Like that it will do. Then you have to give something for it to do. And that something is, it can be any Vishaya which occupies the mind. So that can be any, you can have even visualize a goddess also or something. Yatha Abhimata Dhyanadva. Or you can say Vishaya, any other Vishaya also can be given. You can even give the breath holding techniques also you can give. Okay? Okay. Next we'll go to the next one. What are the techniques? We use prominently chanting as a technique to reach the state of pratyahara. We used, apart from asana pranayama, we use this. So I will ask Nyasam, Mudra, I will demonstrate this. Dietary restriction is one of the important component of pratyahara practice. The moment if I not follow a good dietary practice, when I am doing this type of practice, I get only a sensation of my ahara, not the other things. Next. Fasting is always suggested. Go to the next one because I come to this. I'll go to the next afterward. Please, next slide. Okay. Assume that the student has done a very good practice of asana pranayama. Pratyaharanam at visual senses, for the visual sense. I'm using one or two techniques to demonstrate. Suppose I have a student who has got a lot of distraction, doesn't even focus, especially his mother's, I'm talking about teenagers or people who are attracted to unwanted things, addiction, etc. Usually we give other postures also, we give a lot of pranayama practice, but we may use subtly some of these techniques. So she will demonstrate the arm movement with without breathing first, and then with breathing second, 3 times without breathing, 3 times with breath regulation, 3 times with Om chant. She will do raise the arms. I'll give instruction. Raise the arms slowly, lock it, then slowly lower it. Again raise the arms, lower it. It's just a simple Tadasana sit. She has to sit on the stage. Okay, you sit on that stage. She raised the arms and she is lowering the arms. What? She is not looking at you people, she is looking down and she is doing. And she is a mature person, she will have more regulation on her. Imagine a 18 or 16-year-old boy will be looking this way or that way. Okay? Now, she will do the same movement with inhalation, movement and exhalation. Inhale, raise your arms. One you can do simple inhale, don't do long exhale. Inhale, raise the arms. As she starts exhaling, you are lowering the arms. Here what is happening? There is a body level pratyahara because the arms are moving in link with the inhalation. And as you inhale, raise the arms after you start inhaling. Inhale, raise the arms, still keep the arms there. Inhale is over. Now she starts exhaling and then starts moving the arm. So we always fix the movement within the breath, not the breath with the movement. Fix the movement within the breath. Breathe in and start our movement. Finish the breathe in. Now breathe out and start the movement of the arm. So this is the next level. The previous one was Adama. This is Madhyama.
Hold the breath. Finishing inhaling.
You can hold also. Hold I have not introduced. You can hold there for 5 seconds, 2 seconds. Yeah, ratios can be introduced. Yes.
Breathing exercise that is there.
Yeah, it is there. The pranayama we will do. In asana also, see, the same thing can be done in any asanas also. In KYM tradition, all asanas are done with.
What I am talking about pranayama. Breathing exercise are separate.
Yeah, breathing exercises. I am linking the body and breath, and that is to regulate the movement of the limbs. That's it. Okay. Now the third is with chant. Oh, both ways, both ways. Now she is reciting. I don't want to speak on anything. Yes. She is reciting and doing the movement. What we did was, we linked the breath to the sound. Now what happens is, when you are using the sound, you are controlling the Vagindriya. Vag and thought are closely linked. Vagatha viva pratipatto, vagatta pratipattaye, jagadapitaro vande, parvati parameshwara. So there is always a Vag, and every Vag has an Artha. Artha means meaning. The moment you put a thought, automatically the mind becomes more and more better. So she had a Vagindriya, she linked it to the thought. The thought was Om, and whatever that Om is for her, the meaning is for her. It is there within her and it will come out. So that is what it is. So what happens here? She demonstrated the link between the body, breath, mind. Body can be regulated, the Karmendriya can be regulated using the sound or breath. So we do that as a Prana Pratyahara. We can do this with many postures. Want of space, I cannot use many demonstrations. Otherwise we can do Chakravakasana. Can you do this? Didn't Chestara? And you use the recitation Om Shri Shri Namaha. Inhale, come up. I am using asana. Om Shri Namaha. Om Shri Namaha. Inhale, move forward. As you recite Om Shri Namaha. She can stay one breath also. We use this for children, and when they stay here, you stay there, down, down. Sorry dear, no problem, they become more and more stable. So she may recite something. Okay, I won't block her. So she will be counting, probably she will be reciting some mantra. Sahana Bhavatu. Om Shri. Okay. Om Shri. Pratyaharam for Manas is something which is ratios in the breathing. You can sit here for some time. Ratios, you can sit here. This is difficult to demonstrate. You can use yourself, your own practices where you can improve the ratios of pranayama. Especially inhale to krama. 2 seconds inhale, 2 seconds inhale, 2 seconds inhale. Hold for some 2 seconds, exhale long, once for all. So this type of krama is used, especially with different technique of alternate nostril, both the nostril, pratiloma kriya, like that you can use it. I can't demonstrate it here because it's very difficult.